How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. So today we're going to learn how to beat common Dragunov strats. Sergei Dragunov is one of the best characters in the game, which means that you'll be running into him a lot. He's always a challenge to fight, but one thing I've recently noticed is that the majority of Dragunov players autopilot certain moves that have counters to them. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so to start off, let's talk about Dragunov's signature move, which is his running 2. This thing right here is a really good move. It is a mid attack. On hit, it allows Dragunov to get a knockdown, as you can see right there. And if he lands this as a counter hit, as you can see what happened there, Dragunov gets a full launch, which allows him to get a full combo if he lands that on counter hit. On block, this thing has insane properties. It leaves Dragunov at a huge advantage. So if you block this move, I highly recommend not challenging it. The most common options I see Dragunov players use after running 2 are running 2 into down forward 2, running 2 into back 1 plus 2. I also see them do running 2 into down 2. Both the running 2 into down forward 2 or back 1 plus 2 can be sidestepped to your right. And of course, by sidestepping these moves, you are allowed to get a launcher. And of course, when you get the launcher, do your full combo. However, if Dragunov does the down 2 follow-up, it will catch your sidestep both ways. So as you can see, after you block his running 2, you're now effectively in a guessing game on what Dragunov is going to do. Personally, I would rather get hit by the quick low poke than risk getting launched or knocked down by Dragunov. Running 2 by itself is actually really linear, so it can be stepped in either direction, but it can be tricky to do so because you have to be able to read when your opponent is going to do it. So perhaps make note of their patterns and when he or she is about to go for the running 2. And of course, if you do sidestep that, make sure to launch punish. So while running 2 into his various follow-ups can be tricky to deal with, there are options on how to do so. Another common move you'll see Dragunov players do is full crouch down forward 1-4 into sneak 4. Sneak 4 is his crouch dash, and the 4 follow-up is a mid heat engager. This is what the move looks like. Of course, the final hit can be blocked, but Dragunov is at a big advantage if you do so. At first glance, it may look like this is a true string and you just gotta hold it, but all you gotta do to interrupt is simply jab the string. See? Alternatively, you can sidestep to your right, but if your timing is even a little bit off, you run the risk of getting hit by the heat engager, and that's of course going to put Dragunov into a huge advantage. As right there, as you saw, I failed at my timing and I got hit. So I think in this situation, perhaps the best thing to do, the safest option would be to simply jab him out of that string. Just like so. Since Dragunov has to be in full crouch to access this move, they will often set this up by doing down 2. So as you can see, down 2 leaves Dragunov in full crouch, which gives him easy access into the full crouch string. So just be aware of that. If Dragunov lands his down 2, there is a high probability that they will go into the stance, in which case just be ready to jab punish it and stop all his momentum. Other attacks you should watch out for, back 4-3. This is a mid-high, which means that you can duck the high and get a launch punish. Another string you gotta watch out for is back 4-2-1. This is a 3-hit string. It is mid-mid-high, which means that all you gotta do is block, duck the high, and launch punish at the end, just like so. Both of the strings that I just mentioned do come out of back 4, so it's a matter of visually recognizing the string and reacting accordingly. Another common string you'll see Dragunov players use is down forward 1-4. This is a mid to high attack, and this can be ducked and launched as well. So recognize the down forward 1, and the moment you see the 4 come out, duck and launch, just like so. Sometimes Dragunov players will do a series of consecutive down forward 1s trying to get you to mash so they can hit you with a follow-up 4. Just be patient, wait it out, and then duck and launch. Down back 3+4. This is a good load that Dragunov has. has good damage on counter hit. If he gets this, he does get a knockdown. However, it is minus 15 on block. So if you block, be ready to launch punish this. When this move is blocked, there is no stagger animation, so it can be visually deceptive at first glance, but always recognize this move and learn to launch punish this on block. Dragunov has a series of command throws, but often you will see them do up forward 1+2, which is a 1+2 break, so be ready to throw break this. The reason why up forward 1+2 command throw is done more often is because if he lands a successful throw, he does have the ability to launch you on wake up if you get up wrong. So as you can see there, if you take the throw, your best option is to perhaps just lay on the ground, let him whiff the attack, and then from there, continue your offense. And that about covers it for common Dragunov strings that you'll see online. Of course, keep in mind that practice mode is a controlled environment, and that during a real match, you'll have to make adjustments in real time as you play. However, this is a good starting point as the moves I just went over are used a lot. And to be honest, Dragunov can win entire games with just the moves I covered alone. So practice them, and hopefully it helps you become better at the Dragunov matchup. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all thought. Other than that, hope everyone has a good day. Stay safe out there, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.